back again. And, yeah. Last episode, bit of a downer, you know. I mean, the tribe that he was chilling with got axed, which was sad to see. But at the same time, you know, I think from that he, that's when he realized I have to embark out on my own. I can't just stay here in this encampment and expect the world to, find me. I got to go out there and do something. And, God. Now we're dealing with that syndicate again, the ones that basically they robbed or they stopped the sand train, and basically it was just like, hey, this is our land. You were going to pay tribute to them, not that biker gang. And what I'm thinking happened was that the syndicate tipped off the biker gang as to where those Tusken Raiders were, and the biker gang basically like ambushed them completely and took them by surprise, and it was the syndicate's fault. So I guarantee you Boba's going to figure that out, and he's going to basically want to go scorched earth on them, on those assholes, which kind of maybe deserve. I don't know. I mean, all in all, my feelings are a bit mixed on this series. I haven't liked it as much as The Mandalorian, but there's been stuff in it that I've just been genuinely like, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. How about you, Nick?
So far, I think it could be better.
I'm of the same opinion. I mean, not to say that it's not horrible. I mean, this isn't. I mean, it's not like Captain Marvel we're talking about here. This is. This is actually has some.
It's not like sequel trilogy bad, but it's.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not quite on the same level as what I was expecting after The Mandalorian, with one of the same dudes at the head of it. Know what I mean?
Yeah, and honestly, man, I was really hoping for something more, but again, maybe it's saving its best cards for the end of the season. I don't know, but needless to say, let's go ahead and get the episode on screen. Let's give it a watch. Have at you.
Funny thing about Banthas is all I think they really do is just allow you to not have to walk yourself through the desert.
Well,
they aren't exactly going any faster than you could walk by yourself.
Well, again, desert walkers, they're more, they can go longer than you can on your feet.
Yeah.
And plus, guarantee you they can carry a shit ton of stuff, being as big as they are. Like, it's from their body mass index.
I guess they're kind of more like a wagon than they are really a car.
Yeah, or a messenger horse. Yeah. They're like a wagon being pulled by ox. Hungry? Aww.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, I think I know what happens here. This is the battle that the Mandalorian had against Finnick. Yes. I thought the flares seemed familiar. Plus,
right.
That little flare of music as well. That's the theme from the Mandalorian. That's the little flute thing. He's just looking at it, it's like, oh shit, it's Mulan. I'm saying that because Ming-Na literally voiced Mulan. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Again, this is my attempt at comedy. If you misconstrue that, that's all I gotta say.
Must be other kids from the Power Ranger scooter gang.
Yeah. Say, who put Cyberpunk in my Star Wars?
This woman is about to die.
Well, you should have started with that.
Oh, money talks. Hey, multi-tool.
boys are up.
Cover all that beautiful machinery.
I think she'd appreciate it. Cover all that beautiful machinery and what? And get all the sand in it? I mean, come on.
What did you do to me?
I brought you to a mud parlor on the outskirts of Mos Eisley. Take the black melon. It will help you recover. The time you start to crave it.
I thought it seemed weird that she just survived getting shot like she did, you know?
Yeah.
And Star Wars characters, when they get shot a lot of the times, it's like blasters seem pretty fatal. Like,
Well, yeah, because here's the thing.
Doesn't really matter where they get hit; they fucking die when they get blasted.
Here's the thing: a lot of people point this out. Like, it's like, oh, it's a laser gun. No, not really. It's a plasma. It's like firing, like, ultra hot plasma at very, very high rate of speed. It's not light, literally, like blasting across it. Again, that's the thing about like standard blasters. But that right there basically like fries your insides. And unless something drastic is done, you know, they basically have to cut out the part of you that has been like mangled by the shot, and then you're full replacement, either with like biometric stuff like with what Luke Skywalker has, or mod tech like what they had here. I mean, this is it again, dude. There's levels to it, but damn.
It's like, this seems like a bit of a, like, liberty taken with the Star Wars universe, if you ask me.
To a certain extent.
I mean, but only the main universe. I don't really know. Like, yeah, obviously there was so much extended universe, there very well could have been shit like this mentioned.
To my knowledge, yes, there was stuff like this. An expanded universe like that came after the original Star Wars trilogy, yes. Which has now been relegated to, like, Star Wars Legends, which that pissed off a lot of fans because, I mean, there was a lot of rich lore that a lot of people really wanted to see brought to life, but Disney was just like, nah, we can do better. And now everyone's just like, no, you can't. And then I guess this right here is the only thing like kind of restoring people's faith in Disney, like doing Star Wars stuff. But
them taking it like away from exclusively EA on the video games is a little bit.
I'm glad about that.
Too.
I am extremely happy about that.
Because, but even though, I mean, literally the best Star Wars game to come out in the past 10 years was still published by EA.
But developed by Respawn.
Yeah.
And again,
it didn't have EA's filthy fingerprints all over it.
Thank
like
God.
Most of their shit does.
Well, here's the thing. They basically gave Stig Asmussen 3 years to build a game from the ground up. Think about that. 3 years, y'all. 3 years to build a cohesive, combat-driven Star Wars game with multiple worlds, and what we got with Jedi Fallen Order is nothing short of amazing. And the fact that Stig Asmussen and his team pulled it off in 3 years at Respawn, I think speaks volumes to how good of a game director he is. And, there's faults.
And it's also like knowing how to not necessarily like sit there and be like, oh crap, like what are we gonna do? We gotta make a completely like new thing that's gonna wow everyone. It's like, no, like, all right, we have a limited amount of time, but we're gonna make this good. How are we gonna do that? We are going to look at what people have liked throughout the past years, and we are going to borrow a lot of ideas.
Yes.
Like, and that's exactly what they did. They're like Dark Souls, Uncharted, like fucking God of War. Like, like
for me, I would say
they borrowed a lot of that stuff.
I would say one thing they can do in the next one, in Fallen Order 2 or whichever one they do next, incorporate space combat into the into the story somehow. That's what I would do.
I think there should be a little more stuff to break up. Like, there doesn't need to be a lot more stuff, but like the AT-AT scene was awesome.
Yes.
More
you
stuff like
swim
that would be
underneath,
cool for sure.
you grapple up, and just basically take the thing over.
Yeah.
And then here comes
You actually get to
Saw
drive it
Gerrera.
and shoot some stuff for a bit.
Yeah, here comes Saw Gerrera out of nowhere and just does his thing. Which I thought it was cool they got Forrest Whitaker back as Saw Gerrera. That was pretty cool. Got to see more of him instead of his part. And that's one thing I will say about Rogue One that was a bit lacking was, you got Forrest fucking Whitaker, and you relegate him to, I'm sorry, but I can't really help you that much. My character is here just to exist. That's it. Basically speaking like Voldemort, like Voldemort's cousin who, lost a lung somewhere. But anyway.
I am Boba Fett.
Boba's dead.
I was left for dead on the sands of Tatooine. Like you.
We weren't really on the sands. You were
I was rescued by
In the Sarlacc.
beneath them.
You were beneath them in the stomach of a kind of...
You were as good as buried alive, but even worse.
Yeah, being digested for the next 1,000 years. All that
the
shit.
Sand people. I want you to help me. Help me recover my fire spray gunship.
If the ship is yours, why don't you just ask for it back?
Because I might not like the answer.
It was under cover of night. Little spy droids. They say, imagine one of those going up against a cat. All of a sudden the cat's like, meow. Swats it out of the air.
It's time. It's time to say farewell, my friend. You served me well.
Oh.
Yes, I know I'm gonna miss you too, old girl. Now go. Find other Banthas. Make baby Banthas. Go.
Ah.
There are too many guards.
Then we time their patrol and go in quiet.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a little thermite torch. Very nice. Oh! Back in the pot, you little bastard.
I don't think it was a rat altogether.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta be kidding
Just
me.
shoot it. Finnick.
Why does the fucking chef droid have a combat mode?
I don't know. Maybe it's a combat droid that has a chef protocol. I don't know. Fuck, dude.
That's goofy as hell.
I'll watch the door.
Oh crap.
Back here, you little shit.
Gotcha.
He turned himself off.
Quick little bugger.
Can we go now?
Let's go.
Enough chasing droids. Oh, hello, beautiful. Good to see ya. Hey, Nick, what was the name of that ship again? What was the name of that ship again there, Boba Fett? I'm sorry. Those of you who ain't seen our Russian Badger video where we watched the Battlefront 2, they were calling Boba Fett, and we made a passing joke of him being like Boba's redneck cousin. And it's like, yeah, I was about to name my truck the Slave One, but I think we might have a problem with that. Oh, God. And, of course, I can't take credit for that joke. It was Nick. Nick made that joke, and it was just easily one of his best. Like, easily. It just
wouldn't make sense to you if you haven't seen that reaction.
Yeah, so I was in the floor. I'll edit that part in. I'll edit the context in and everything. So, yeah. Post-production, Nate, please do that. I know we have had our disagreements here recently, but, you know, please, I'm asking nicely. All right, sorry.
Not bad yourself. Let's go. You go.
Ooh. Aw.
Damn.
That droid didn't do nothing to you. Ooh!
We need to get the gate open, but I can't see a thing.
I'm a little busy here.
Guns.
Guns are jammed. I can't get a shot.
I got it. Close the ramp.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Ha ha ha! Good shot, Finnick. So good.
Now your debt is paid. Where would you like to be dropped?
Where are you headed?
I have a few scores to settle.
I'll go for the ride.
There we go.
Now, these dudes are about to get straight up fucked, aren't
Yes,
they?
they are. In the back, there he is. Da 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 da. I'm gonna say, talk about getting proper fucked.
Like, what the fuck?
What the hell did we do? Holy shit! Emphasis on fuck you with the missile. God damn.
Most well, fuck you.
You, yeah. Oh.
That definitely made taking out the biker gang a lot easier.
You ain't kidding. That pit of hell.
Killed the Sarlacc.
Jose, what's he doing?
He's about to kill the Sarlacc.
Oh my
Just
god,
out
really?
of spite.
Wow, that's petty. I can't blame him because
Sarlacc pit. That's where I was trapped all those years ago. That's where I'll find my armor.
In there.
Oh.
he thinks.
Dissolved.
Not Beskar.
Well, let's
Yeah.
say,
I guess he doesn't realize the Jawas took it off of him after he got out.
I guess. I was gonna say that. Wait, is that Sarlacc pit dead?
Why would he think he climbed out without the armor on?
I don't know. Oh shit! It's still alive. Oh fuck! Oh, no. Oh, you done fucked up, dude. Come on. The sand's blocking it. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think you want to eat that. Drop the base. Well, that's that. If it ain't dead now, woo, it's got a hell of a headache.
Pretty sure it's dead now.
Yeah, not much can survive a friggin' seismic charge.
Especially going off inside of it.
Exactly.
Next time, don't touch my buttons.
Well, you weren't doing anything. It's not in there, is it?
That implying we're finally basically caught up on the background story since they just sort of glossed over him actually taking it over. Right there.
Yeah.
It's like, and then he went in and he shot him in the chest. And then he took it.
You are completely healed.
So he's back at 100%
What
now.
about the stars on the inside?
So I guess we're done with the flashback story now.
Well, that's good. Also, I noticed this later. Who the headmistress of this like casino and pleasure house is? It's Jennifer Beals. I don't know if you remember her or not. She was in the movie Flashdance.
Never saw it.
Jesus. Arguably one of the most amazingly it's just something else entirely. Homeboy big mad that he's been forgotten. Oh, Jesus. Bruh. Damn. Alright, gorilla.
Bad move.
Yeah. Rip his arms off.
I think you've made your point.
Okay. Oh! Damn, homie.
I kind of missed why he was pissed off at them in the first place.
My guess is he's just drunk and disorderly. Honestly, here's the thing. I've encountered this a little bit. Have you ever heard of the term straw dogs? Well, here's what it is. Straw dogs were these deified things that people made up. They were literal dolls made of straw. And they called them straw dogs because basically they held them up in high deified places. But the very moment that misfortune approached them, they would burn them in effigy. And basically, here's the thing. It's a lot like the athletes in their prime. They're deified. Everyone's just like, oh my gosh, you're the best, you're the greatest. And then all of a sudden afterwards, when their prime is gone and their days are behind them, what do they have? Nothing. They just sit in a bar, drink all the time, get mad at other people being successful, and then take out their frustrations on them. I've seen that. Dude, I witnessed a bar fight at Reno's. I knew the guy, former quarterback who won 3 state championships with his team. He went to college, busted his knee, and then he drank himself into a stupor, and then he came back home, and he worked in the coal mines, and he went to Reno's, and basically all these other people, like from the local college, were coming in. A bunch of kids were talking about how, oh, we had a great game, had this, had that. Him sitting at the bar, drunk off his ass. He comes over, makes an ass of himself, like picks up a thing of Coke, splashes it in the face of one kid, tells him he ain't shit. And I remember that fight because my buddy Clint broke it up. My buddy Clint, who is a literal walking wall of meat, by the way, strongest man I've ever come across. He basically goes over there, bear hugs the dude, picks him up, and carries his ass all the way out of the bar, and then just releases him out the front door. And he's just like, we can call the police or you can go home. What's it gonna be? And basically, the guy looked at Clint, saw that Clint meant business, and then he just basically was like, "Fuck all y'all," and just fucked right off. But again, dude, these guys who were once champions and revered as like the best of the best, now years on them, they have nothing, and it's a failure to accept life. And I think that's what's happened with this Wookiee. He just can't accept it. He can't accept that the pits are now a way of the past, and he's no longer, being given the respect that he once had. Instead, he is a has-been.
I guess you have to be that successful to really know what it would feel like to go back to being not successful or whatever.
I guess, yeah. And
this is kind of like, oh no, you have to live a normal life like everyone else.
Well, again, it's just human nature, dude. Like, there's some people who cannot stand for things to change, and that's how it is for some athletes. They can't take that.
Yeah,
it irritates them. I mean, hell, I remember my dad was more mad than I was, but I remember for a few years after I quit playing football, those Friday night lights, people cheering me whenever I'd get the quarterback, people me going to restaurants and me wearing my jersey and people giving me pats on the back saying, hey, good luck this Friday. Hey, good luck in the playoffs and all that. And then all of a sudden, I quit and that was gone.
Hey, mate. Looks like you could use a job.
His reign ended in a ball of fire on the Dune Sea, and then Viv Fortuna took his place. You were all once captains under the Hut, but you quickly left the family when Fortuna claimed to be the heir. He was a terrible leader with no right to the throne. Oh, you each tried to take his place, but were thwarted by his guile and treachery.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial. As I'm sure you all know, the Pike Syndicate are mustering troops in Mos Espa. They have slowly absorbed our planet as part of their spice trade. They have bribed the mayor and are draining Tatooine of its wealth.
We make many credits from the sale of spice in our territories.
And why do you deserve to be the daimyo? What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
The rat catcher droid.
He's a little hungry. Please, sit.
You asked what? He provided the answer.
Then I will fight these battles alone. I will vanquish these interlopers who threaten our planet. I will make the streets safe again, so all in this room can prosper. All I ask in return is that you remain neutral if the Pike Syndicate approaches you to betray me.
This will be acceptable.
Master Gartholiquots finds this acceptable as well.
I abide.
Well, there we go.
They may be stubborn, but they are not foolish enough to see that the Pikes would eventually take over the whole planet. Either way, we must prepare for war.
How much treasure do we have in reserve?
I have plenty of credits. What I'm short on is muscle.
Credits can buy muscle, if you know where to look.
Wait. That theme, are they gonna... Oh, man, are they gonna get Mando in on this?
I believe that's what that's indicating.
Oh, God. Okay, so I'm down for that. I am down for that. I'm down to see Din Djarin back in the Star Wars Disney Plus series again, because we haven't seen the Mandalorian since what, late 2020?
I don't remember.
God, dude, it's been a while, and
I thought the second season was out last year sometime.
See, when was it? Let's double check.
Doesn't seem like that long ago we watched the second season of it.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, 2020. That was the last.
Wow, it was the end
December.
of 2020.
Yeah, December 2020. So it was late, but damn, still that's
Crazy to me. It's been over a year since we watched that.
yeah. Premiere in the second half of 2022. Filming began in October last year. Okay. Well, damn, dude, that was. I mean, we had some hints as to the Mandalorian and everything because of him finding Fennec in this episode, which Fennec had her interaction with the Mandalorian, and now we are here at this interjection, and I'm hoping that we get some more Mandalorian goodness in this, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, unless they make some changes in this, I'm just gonna be waiting for more Mandalorian. I mean, that's just how I feel. I'm sorry if you don't like how that sounds, but
So I'm gonna be honest. Where we've been kind of behind on watching this, fucking Google and like ads and shit on Facebook and stuff, like for like just nerd news sites and shit, have been trying their fucking best to spoil this goddamn season of this show for me.
Really?
Yeah, so I actually remember it fucking popping an article up that's just like basically latest Boba Fett episode pretty much hints at the Mandalorian like returning. And so that's why when they played that, I was just like, well, yeah, that's what they were talking about, I guess. I'm just like, fucking stop.
Actually, you know what?
Stop titling your articles with like shit that's spoilery. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you assume people watch the shit the day it comes out? Like, quit.
If something comes to pass that I'm afraid will, oh God, I'll be big mad.
What's that?
I think Oxy spoiled Arcane for me.
Oh, really?
Here's the thing. Oxy is editing that show for us. She knows where we're at. But yet, here we are, just like, just like sitting here talking, and all of a sudden she's just like, "Oh, by the way, this happens at the end." I'm like, "What? Why? Why would you even like joke about that right now? Quinn and I are loving that show. Don't ruin it, please."
She's not watching that show without watching your edits of it.
Huh?
I think you misunderstood her.
No, she said literally like, so I was like, she's like, "Oh, by the way, everyone dies at the end in Arcane." Like, wait, what?
No, you misunderstood what she was talking about. She was talking about the first episode. She hasn't watched that show herself, dude. She's only watching the show along with your reactions.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying, like, everyone dies at the end of Arcane. I'm
no,
like,
she was talking about everyone that... she was talking to me about it. She's like, everybody that's been introduced so far except for 2 characters have pretty much, like, basically bought it. Like, so she's like, there's only, like, 2 characters from the actual League of Legends lore that I know of.
I mean, I know Jinx is because Jinx is literally, like, one of the most popular League of Legends characters out there. Only reason I know that. The rest of them, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on, ladies and gentlemen. This was the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 4. Hopefully you all enjoyed. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you, everybody. Peace out.
5,